How's it going, guys? We'll get her started here in just a minute. We've got one completely filled. The other one just has one spot left in it. Write these down while I pull the helmets. Hope everybody had a good Saturday. It was kind of a wet one here. I read we're like 45 out of the 50 states are in the middle of a drought right now. We definitely are not. We're kind of the opposite. It doesn't stop raining. Tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day. Trying a new golf course tomorrow. Have mixed reviews, but I never played it. It's kind of fun. Try a new place. Unless it sucks. It's supposed to be really long, which kind of sucks because if I have to get out of fairway wood, I'm in trouble. Okay. Dallas, Minnesota. Rams, Buffalo. It was a long week. I forgot it was Thursday. I was working late and I did not list anything. Didn't say I wasn't listing anything. Completely got lost in the day. That's how it goes. All right, guys. We got this one listed. Let's go ahead. Get our random number for tonight. You know what? I'm just going to go 5 more off of what it was last time. Speeds it up just a little bit. We're going with number 9 tonight. Randomizing everything by 9. All right. I'm going to pull the randoms before I get the boxes. I'll end up getting the boxes twice. Okay. Now I listed at 6. Let's get some randoms going. Get some good stuff tonight. All right. First up, we had Zach, San Francisco, Seattle. Jonathan, New England and Pittsburgh, Jets. And Texans. Tyler, Cincinnati, Chiefs. Dave, Denver, Jacksonville. Zach, Indy, New Orleans. Jesse, Bucks and Bears, Dolphins and Chargers. Al, yeah, Dallas, Minnesota, Buffalo, and the Rams. You got Vegas, Giants, Falcons, and Titans. Vegas, Giants, Falcons, and Titans. Gotta say it the way I memorized it. Bill, Detroit, Green Bay, Cardinals, Ravens. Dave, Washington, Carolina. And Vlad closed it up with Philly and got the Cleveland Browns. All right, 9 times to get our 2 boxes. I think I got about 95 boxes over there right now. I'm behind on pictures, guys. I'm sorry. I emailed myself all the pictures to my second phone and forgot to put them up. We got 58 and 40. I'm looking at 40. 56, 61, 62, 65. So we got 40. We do not have 58. We'll hit him one more time. 45. I see it. So 40 and 45. All right, 40 and 45 for the 2 boxes. $40 and $45. All right, guys. 40 and 45. Let's pull some good stuff tonight. Some good stuff last week. Like I said, I forgot it was Thursday. Sound like something I would do. All right, guys, here we go. Did I read it all? I didn't read it all. Zach, San Francisco, Seattle. Jonathan, New England, Pittsburgh, Jets, and Texans. Tyler, Cincy, Kansas City. Dave, Denver, Jacksonville. Zach, Indy, New Orleans. Jesse, Tampa Bay, Chicago, Miami, and the Chargers. Al, Dallas, Vegas, Minnesota, Giants, Bills, and Falcons. Also, the Rams and Titans. Bill, Detroit, Green Bay, Arizona, Baltimore. Dave, Washington, Carolina. And Vlad, Philly, and Cleveland. All right, guys, here we go. Not sure. I go on vacation in 2 weeks. I'm not sure if my son is going to want to do a break or not. Houston, we have a problem. Jonathan. The Texans. This one is, what is that? I don't know what the authentication is. I can't see it. Looks good. There it is. Nice hit, Jonathan. It's going to be CJ Stroud on the Houston Texans. Nice hit. I don't know what that. I can't read what that says. All right, on to box 45. Starting out, CJ Stroud. Going into the next one. Box 45. Dolphins. Miami, and this one was Jesse. And Jonathan. Got signatures on both sides of this one. JSA authenticated. That one is super duper. This one, is that Mark Clayton? I think so. I think that's the Clayton. Looking. See if I wrote down one. Yeah, Mark Clayton and super duper. JSA authenticated. Nice hit. Jesse. The dual signed. A little different. Two sides. Not. Well, usually they sign the same side, but that's all right. All right, this next one, we're one away from full, I believe. Yes. So let me get them written out and pulled, and we'll find out what we got left. See if we can get it pulled, and then we'll try a live fill. Rams. Bay. Jets. All right, guys. Teams we got left. We got Philly, Green Bay, New Orleans, Detroit, Jacksonville, Chargers, Ravens, Falcons, Cardinals, Panthers. Excuse me. Dolphins, Chiefs, Raiders, Seahawks, Titans, Giants, and Texans. All right. Ones I remember, Philly has a Hurts. New Orleans has a Breeze. Detroit has a Barry. Jacksonville, Brian Thomas. Seattle, Sam Darnold. Giants, Phil Simms. Raiders, Brock Bowers. Dolphins, Ricky Williams. Panthers, I want to say Kuechly. Arizona, Kurt Warner. Atlanta, I think there's a Julio. Baltimore, God, I can't remember who's in Baltimore. Dave, Detroit. That does it. I don't know what the second one says. Man, Detroit came out, and then we got the little weird sign for the second one. But that fills it. Dave got Detroit for the close. Randoms. Oh, man. Last week I went golfing. I was talking to this guy. He kind of started golfing with us. He's it was packed, and so we kind of went with another duo, me and my son. This guy told me that he had got an eagle on, like, I don't know if it's par 5 or par 4, but he said he had a crappy drive and like something with his iron. But I thought, man, if I could just luck into an eagle, I'd be like the happiest dude on earth. All right, Dave, Denver, New England, Chargers and Falcons. I'm happy when I luck into a birdie. Jonathan, Indy, Jacksonville. Al, San Francisco, Dallas, Cincinnati, and Minnesota. We got Seattle, Baltimore, Green Bay, and Houston. Seattle, Baltimore, Green Bay, Houston. Bill, Pittsburgh, Chicago, and the Rams. Tennessee, Miami, and Carolina. Zach, Tampa Bay, New York Giants. Vlad, Buffalo, Arizona. Scorching Sports Cards, Cleveland, Kansas City. Wrong pin. Tyler, the Jets, the Raiders. Elliot, Washington, Philly. Stuck on my thumb. And Dave closed us with Detroit. Get New Orleans. All right, guys, we got Dave, Denver, New England, Chargers, Falcons. Jonathan, Indy, Jacksonville. Al, San Fran, Seattle, Dallas, Baltimore. Cincy, Green Bay, Minnesota, and Houston. Bill, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Chicago, Miami, Rams, and Panthers. Zach, Tampa Bay, and the Giants. Vlad, Buffalo, Arizona. Scorching, Cleveland, Kansas City. Tyler, Jets, Raiders. Elliot, Washington, Philly. And Dave, Detroit, and New Orleans. All righty, let's get a couple boxes. So far, we had the Dolphin dual signed in the Stroud. 3, 4, 5, 6. Every day's a day closer to the football season. I can't wait. 8 and 9. We got 23 and 69. Let's see. I see 69 and I see 23. Got them both. Kind of an exciting season for Steeler fans. New coach. We don't get to say that very often. A new coach. I pulled box 69, and the box came down and busted me right in the mouth. Yeah, new Steeler coach. Looks like another year of 8 or 9 wins. We'll see. All right, guys, box 69. Here we go. Good luck. We will try a live fill after this. We'll see if we can get him filled. If not, we'll call that live. All right, here we go. Philly, the Eagles. Philly in this one was let's see. Elliott. Philly was a random going to Elliott. Beckett authenticated. Both the earpieces are in. There he is. Nice hit, Elliott. Chrome visor. That's going to be the quarterback. Jalen Hurts, the master of the tush push. Nice hit. Jalen Hurts. Yeah, got the player authentication on it. Elliott coming away with a good one. Jalen Hurts first out of this one. Wait, 23. Yep, 23. That was it. This one's in a Fanatics bag. Not a chrome. It's heavy. It's authentic. Titans. Authentic. I don't remember who this is. I'm bad with Titans. I'll show you. We got Fanatics authenticated. That. I got something on my screen. Hold on. There we go. Got rid of that. Fanatics authenticated. It's an authentic helmet. Didn't update it. There it is. I do not know who we got there. It's not Traylon, I don't think. Gonna have to check it. I'm bad with Titans. Anybody know that one? I know it's Fanatics. Is that Tony Pollard? Oh, shoot. You're right. You're right. That is not where my mind went. That is Pollard. Thanks, Dave. Tony Pollard. Tennessee, and that's going to Bill. Nice hit, Bill. Tony Pollard on the Titans Authentic. Nice. I forgot that was in there. That's a good hit. You're welcome. Nice hit. Tony Pollard on the Authentic. Completely forgot that was in there. There it is, guys. 2-boxer. Grab a spot if you want it. We'll see if we can get this one filled. Probably the only live fill we're doing tonight. Feeling a little under the weather today. All right, we got Bill, New England. Tyler, Cincinnati. Dave laid on New England. Dustin, Denver. Guys, my shipping last week went out really late. I found out a week or two ago that my UPS guy, greatest UPS guy in history, John Kenny late on New England. Dave late on Denver. Bill, Indy. But my UPS guy has retired. I talked to the replacement, the rookie. Good guy, by the way. He said, I will stop whenever I see your boxes out. Ray, San Francisco. He forgot to stop. So the boxes got out late from last week. I apologize. Got it straightened out. He's going to start stopping, but I don't have to pay if they stop. But I have to pay for him to stop if I don't. Elliott, Detroit. Bill B, the Jets. Elliott, the Giants. Dave laid on Detroit. Ray got Cleveland. Al, Dallas. Rams. And Vikings. Dallas, Rams, and Vikings. Dave, the Bears. All right, guys. We got Pittsburgh has the Roethlisberger Chrome. Washington's got Magic Johnson. Arizona's got Kurt Warner. James Cook in Buffalo. Forgot who's in. Oh, Baker. I think there's a Baker in Tampa Bay. Dave, Pittsburgh. I didn't miss Pittsburgh, did I? That's been getting claimed pretty quick. Nope. Let me check, Bill. I'm showing New England, Indy. I only got New England and Indy. Does anybody see Bill's Pittsburgh claim? Is it not showing up on my end? I'm going to toggle. See if I can get it. Yep, there it is. I'm sorry. It was not on. It was not on the screen. Now it is. I'm sorry, Dave. Bill did take Pittsburgh. It didn't show up on my screen. Okay, it was not there. I went from live chat back to top chat, and it popped up. That was odd. Sorry about that, Bill and Dave. I promise it wasn't there. We got 2 spots left. Seattle's got a Sam Darnold. New Orleans, a Drew Brees. Brock Bowers on Vegas. Tennessee. Green Bay. Man, I know I had a good one in Green Bay, but I forgot who it is. Chargers, there's an LT. Texans, I don't remember. Carolina, Kuechly. Philly, I don't remember the other. Eagles, I knew Hurts. Kansas City, gosh, I don't know. Miami's got a Ricky Williams. It's a Chrome. Atlanta, I think there's a Julio. Baltimore, I think there's a Ray Lewis in Baltimore. And Jacksonville, Brian Thomas. And I think there's a Trevor Lawrence, but I can't remember. All right, guys, 2 spots. Get this. Dave, New Orleans. New Orleans, 1 spot left, guys. Dustin, Tampa Bay for the close. Appreciate it. All right. This will be our only one tonight. We'll call it a Saturday after this one. I've got some different kind of boxes. Some of the shorts, like some of their little fun things where it's 2 and 3 items. I'm going to try to do those this week. Not sure what day. Kind of depends on work. I've been getting back on the roof the last couple of weeks. A little short on help. And so the old guys got to jump up there, show them how it's done. Basically show them how to crack your knees and hear ankles popping. And it's life. Forgot this. Okay. All right, here we go. Bill S., New England. Green Bay. Tyler, Cincinnati. KC. Yeah, that's how I feel. Dustin, Denver. Arizona. I try to look tough while I'm doing it, but man, it's virtually impossible. Bill S., Indy. Vegas. Ray, San Francisco. Chargers. Luckily, all I'm doing is metal. Elliott, Detroit. Carolina. Bill B., the Jets. The Jags. Elliott, Giants. Titans. Ray, Cleveland. Buffalo. That's me. I climbed the ladder the other day. I went to step up and my knee forgot to maintain its position. I was here. I stepped, and when I went to push up, my knee just kind of sunk down, and I was like, what the hell was that? Al, Dallas, Rams, and Vikings. We got Ravens, Falcons, and Seahawks. I am a little more scared on them than I used to be, though. I used to be fearless. Now I just have fear. Dave, Chicago, Philly. I don't walk above a 612 pitch anymore. Bill S., Pittsburgh, Houston, an 8. Man, I'm uncomfortable. Dave, New Orleans, Washington. Kind of scoot. I don't take big steps. Dustin, Tampa Bay, gets you Miami. It's amazing how the view changes the older I get. We got Bill S., Never been nervous. That was me. I used to, man, 8 was nothing. I was up and down. Now, I don't know. Apparently, I have more to live for. I tell people I'm too fat. I'm not going to bounce. I'm going to splat. All right. Bill S., New England, Green Bay. Tyler, Cincy, Kansas City. Dustin, Denver, Arizona. Bill S., Indy, Vegas. Ray, San Francisco and the Chargers. Elliot, Detroit, Carolina. Bill B., Jets, Jags. Elliot, Giants, Titans. Ray, Cleveland, Buffalo. Al, Cowboys, Ravens, Rams, Falcons, Vikings, and Seahawks. Dave, Chicago, Philly. Bill S., Pittsburgh, Houston. Dave, New Orleans, Washington. And Dustin, Tampa Bay and Miami. Yeah, we always have ropes in the truck. We always have a setup. One of the guys we do work for, he one of his other crews got busted by OSHA the other day. So, but we always have our harnesses within the proximity. And I'll tell you what, I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start wearing them. I was watching some of the crews the other day, and man, they'll put a harness on and jump around that roof like it's a fun thing to do. I got nervous for them. All right, we got 34 and 8. We got both of those, 34 and 8. I don't know what I'd have to do. What I'd do if I had to tear a roof off. Ugh. Ugh. I just can't imagine it. 34 and 8. 34 is easy. 8. $34 and 8. All right, guys. Last 2 of the night. Let's get them open. Get some more good stuff. Good night so far. Going to start with box 8. Good luck. I think I read them all. Indy, the Colts. Indy, Bill S. Can't remember who this is. Beckett authenticated. 2 earpieces. Dang, I can't think who that is. 628 receptions, 7,854 yards, and 38 touchdowns. I love the stat helmets. Bunch of inscriptions. Oh, Pierre Garçon. Pierre Garçon. I can't remember. Was he the guy that Peyton said you're out? Coach said you're in. Peyton said you're out. And he went to the sideline. I can't remember if that's Pierre Garçon or not. Nice hit, Bill. Pierre Garçon. First time we ever had Pierre. Nice hit. Pierre Garçon. I like saying Garçon. That sounds French, like Pepe Le Pew. All right, guys. Box 34. Here we go. Man, Pepe Le Pew. That reminds me, my younger son's girlfriend, she is 18 or 19. We were talking about cartoons, and I said something about Looney Tunes, like Bugs Bunny and Foghorn Leghorn and Pepe Le Pew. She looked at me like I had 3 heads. She had no clue who I was talking about. She'd never heard of any of the Looney Tunes. I thought, my goodness, children. What are you watching on the TV? Green Bay. The Packers. Bill S. with the sweep. Got the STS. What is that? I believe that's a 3.0 maybe. This one, missing an earpiece. I haven't seen a black earpiece floating around. I'll see if I have an extra, Bill. That is Player and Beckett authenticated on the Packer STS. And there it is. Nice hits, Bill. You're welcome, Bill. Josh Jacobs on the STS. Nice hit. All right, guys. A little recap. We had CJ Stroud, Clayton and Duper, Jalen Hurts, Tony Pollard on the authentic. Forgot that one was in there. Pierre Garcon. First time we ever had Pierre. And Josh Jacobs. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the Saturday break. Like I said, I got some of the little fun breaks. Baseball is almost there. Trying to get one more item. I want a Greg Maddux item for the break. Trying to get a couple. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, I appreciate the fills. I enjoy it, and I hope you did too. And I will be back again. I'm aiming for Tuesday, but I don't want to guarantee that. But I should be back on Thursday as long as I don't get confused about the days of the week. That's what happens when you put an old guy on a roof. You forget what day it is. You don't forget Friday, but man, the rest of the days blur together. All right, guys, see you next time.